Hello, everyone. Today, we're embarking on an extraordinary journey into the depths of human emotion and philosophy. Our destination? Conquering fear through the wisdom of Stoicism. Fear, a primal instinct, can hold us back in so many aspects of our lives. It's a feeling we all experience. Whether it's the fear of failure, the fear of the unknown, or even the fear of fear itself. But what if I told you that there's an ancient philosophy, Stoicism, which provides us with the tools to not only confront, but conquer fear? The Stoics believed that fear was not insurmountable. It was simply a perception that could be reshaped through reason and virtue. In this epic exploration, we will unlock the profound wisdom of Stoicism to help you conquer your deepest fears and lead a life of unparalleled courage and resilience. Before we embark on our Stoic journey, let's first illuminate the shadowy corners of fear. Fear, in its many forms, is one of the most fundamental human emotions. It's a survival mechanism hardwired into our DNA, helping us avoid danger and make crucial decisions. From the primal fear of being hunted by predators to the more contemporary fears, like public speaking, fear can take on countless faces. It's that knot in your stomach, the racing heart, and the fight or flight response we've all experienced at some point in our lives. Fear primarily resides in the amygdala, our brain's emotional control center. However, the prefrontal cortex, the seat of reason, has the power to override these primal reactions. Through Stoicism, we will learn to harness the rational powers of the prefrontal cortex to temper the instinctual responses of the amygdala, allowing us to confront fear with reason and courage. Now that we've explored the nature of fear, it's time to introduce you to our guide through this journey, Stoicism. Stoicism is an ancient Greek philosophy that has withstood the test of time, offering profound insights into human nature and the art of living. Key Stoic principles: dichotomy of control, virtue, wisdom. At its core, Stoicism champions several key principles that are our allies in the battle against fear. First, there's the dichotomy of control, which emphasizes focusing only on what's within our control, leaving the rest to fate. Imagine you're caught in a sudden rainstorm. You can't control the weather, but you can control whether you brought an umbrella or chose to enjoy the moment. Next, we have virtue and wisdom. The Stoics believed that the highest good was not wealth or power, but virtuous living guided by wisdom. Virtue, they argued, was the path to true happiness. In a world filled with distractions and anxieties, Stoicism offers us a timeless anchor, a philosophy for those seeking meaning and resilience. Stoic techniques for conquering fear, with a firm understanding of Stoicism's core principles. Let's dive deeper into the practical techniques it offers for conquering fear. These techniques are our weapons against the formidable foe. Technique 1. Focus on what's in your control. The Stoics taught us that external events are often beyond our control. What's within our control, though, are our thoughts, actions, and attitude. Imagine you're facing a challenging job interview. The outcome isn't entirely within your control, but how well you prepare, your attitude, and your performance are. By diligently focusing on what's within your control, you redirect your energy from worrying about the uncontrollable to taking meaningful actions. Technique 2. Premeditate adversity. This Stoic exercise involves mentally preparing for potential challenges. By visualizing the worst-case scenario, you become more resilient I remember applying this technique before a critical presentation. I envisioned technical difficulties, a tough audience, and everything that could go wrong. When the actual presentation day arrived, I was prepared for the worst, and it went smoother than I could have hoped. Technique 3. Practice mindfulness. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of being present. By staying mindful of the present moment, you can reduce anxiety and fear about the future. Mindfulness allows you to pause and observe your thoughts without judgment. It's a powerful tool for quelling the anxious whispers of fear. Technique 4. Memento mori. This Latin phrase means remember you will die. Stoics believed that reflecting on our mortality helps us prioritize what truly matters. While this may sound morbid, it's a reminder to make the most of our time, to live courageously, and not be consumed by trivial fears. Technique 5. Negative visualization. This practice involves imagining the loss of what we have to appreciate to true value. Imagine temporarily losing the use of your legs. Suddenly, the ability to walk becomes a cherished gift. Negative visualization allows us to appreciate the present and overcome the fear of loss. Technique 6. The Stoic Journal. Keeping a journal is a powerful way to apply Stoicism in your daily life. Write down your thoughts, challenges, and reflections on Stoic principles. I've personally found journaling to be transformative. It's like having a conversation with yourself, a dialogue with your fears, and a map to your inner world. Technique 7. Virtuous action. The Stoics believed that taking virtuous actions, even in the face of fear, was essential to living a fulfilling life. Courage, one of the Stoic virtues, is about taking action despite fear. Whether it's speaking up for what's right or facing a daunting challenge, virtuous action paves the path to fearlessness. Real-life examples. Stoicism isn't just an ancient philosophy. It's a timeless guide to living a life of purpose and resilience. Some of history's most influential figures, known as Stoics, have demonstrated how these principles can be applied to conquer fear. Take Seneca, the renowned Stoic philosopher and advisor to Emperor Nero. He faced numerous adversities in his life, from political turmoil to exile. Through Stoicism, he found the inner strength to remain steadfast in the face of fear and uncertainty. Epictetus, born a slave, rose to become one of the most respected Stoic philosophers. He emphasized the power of the mind in overcoming fear, teaching us that it's not events but our judgments about them that cause suffering. And then there's Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, who faced the constant threat of war and political intrigue. His meditations serve as a timeless testament to Stoic wisdom. These Stoic giants weren't immune to fear. They simply possessed the wisdom and tools to confront it head-on, leaving behind a legacy that continues to inspire us today. But Stoicism isn't confined to history books. In our modern world, countless individuals have harnessed the power of Stoicism to conquer their fears. From athletes facing the fear of failure to everyday people confronting their deepest anxieties, the Stoic philosophy offers a timeless blueprint for triumph. Practical exercises. Now that we've explored the wisdom of Stoicism and its application by historical and modern figures, it's time to roll up our sleeves and put these principles into practice. Let's dive into practical exercises that will help you conquer fear. Exercise 1. The Daily Stoic Reflection. Take a moment each day to reflect on Stoic principles. consider how you can apply them to your daily life. This simple practice has the power to shift your perspective and build mental resilience over time. Exercise 2. The Fear Journal. Similar to a gratitude journal, keep a journal where you explore your fears, worries, and anxieties. Use Stoic principles to dissect and reframe them. This journal becomes your companion on the journey to understanding and conquering your fears. Exercise 3. The Fear Exposure Challenge. Identify a specific fear or discomfort you'd like to overcome. Gradually expose yourself to it in controlled steps. Over time, you'll build tolerance and resilience, proving to yourself that you can face your fears head-on. Exercise 4. Stoic Meditations. Set aside dedicated time for Stoic meditation. Reflect on Stoic quotes, principles, or passages that resonate with you. Stoic meditations provide a tranquil space to internalize Stoic wisdom and calm the storms of fear. Exercise 5. Virtue Challenge. Choose one of the Stoic virtues, wisdom, courage, justice, or temperance, and dedicate a month to embodying it in your actions. This immersive experience transforms Stoicism from a philosophy to a way of life. Exercise 6. Stoic Community. Connect with like-minded individuals through Stoic communities, online forums, or local meetup. Surrounding yourself with fellow Stoics can offer encouragement and insights on your journey. As we reach the culmination of our Stoic expedition, I want to leave you with a profound realization. Fear, once seen as an unconquerable mountain, can be traversed and conquered. The wisdom of Stoicism lights the path forward. We've explored the nature of fear, ventured into the heart of Stoicism, and unearthed practical techniques that can transform your relationship with fear. But remember, this journey is not a one-time event. It's a lifelong pursuit. Stoicism isn't about eradicating fear entirely. It's about developing the courage to act despite fear, to transform fear into a force that propels you forward rather than holding you back. The Stoics teach us that bravery isn't the absence of fear, it's the triumph over it. It's about embracing discomfort, accepting mortality, and living a life aligned with virtue. I invite you to embark on your own Stoic journey, to make Stoicism not just a philosophy you study, but a way of life. Conquer your fears, one step at a time, and discover the indomitable strength within you. Thank you, dear viewers, for joining me on this epic voyage through the world of Stoicism and the conquest of fear. If you found this video enlightening and empowering, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share it with those who seek to conquer their fears. Your support fuels our mission to spread wisdom and inspiration to all corners of the globe. Let's create a community of Stoic warriors who face life's challenges with unwavering courage. In the end, remember that Stoicism is not just about watching videos or reading books. It's about applying these principles in your life, one day at a time. Until we meet again on the path of wisdom and fearlessness, stay Stoic, stay fearless, and may your journey be filled with triumph and transformation.